Hey guys, welcome back, and in this video we are going to go through one question from the 2018 PSLE paper on the topic of geometry. If you do recall, in one of my previous videos I did mention about a question from the 2018 paper on geometry. I have included the link for that video in the description, and that is the video and this is the question I was talking about. So if you haven't watched the previous video as well, do click on the link I've provided in the video. And yeah, so let's begin without any further ado. In the figure below, ACDE is a trapezium. ACDE. CD is parallel to AE. CD is parallel to AE. BCD is a straight line. So BCD is a straight line, and AB is equals to BC. So AB is equals to BC. Find angle ABC. Okay, this is not much of a problem. Okay, yeah. So we know that CD is parallel to AE, and CD is parallel to AE, and BCD is a straight line. So this means that BCD would also be parallel to AE, since BCD is straight and CD is parallel to AE. So you would have heard of this so-called property of parallel lines, that if you have two parallel lines and a third line intersecting both these lines at an angle, then this line this angle over here would be the same as this angle over here. If this is 8 degrees, then that would also be 8 degrees. So you would have heard about this as the so-called Z angle, and it's commonly known as the alternate angle theorem. I'll just write it down. Alternate angle theorem. So similarly in this case, since BCD is parallel to AE, and we have a third line AC intersecting both these lines at an angle, then it would evidently mean that this angle CAE, is equals to angle ACB, which now would be 27 degrees. So if I erase this, we have angle CAE is equals to angle ACB, which is 27 degrees. This is because of the alternate angle theorem. Now in the exam you won't be required to write this, but I'm just writing so that you won't forget how this 27 came from. Okay, so now now let's look at triangle BCA. In triangle BCA, sides BC and BA are equal in length. So this would mean that triangle BAC is isosceles. If this is BAC, triangle BAC is isosceles. And one property of an isosceles triangle is that the base angles are same. What I mean is that the value of angle BCA, I should use a different color. The value of angle BCA is equals to the angle of BAC, is equal to angle BAC, since BC is equals to BA. So in this case it would be 27 degrees. So we would have angle BCA is equals to angle CAB, which is again 27 degrees. Okay, now another property of all triangles that you would have read about somewhere is that the total sum of angles inside the triangle is always equals to 180 degrees, which means that angle ABC plus angle BCA plus angle CAB would be equal to 180 degrees. And ABC is the unknown, so we'll leave it as angle ABC, plus BCA, which is 27 degrees, and so is angle CAB, which gives us 180 degrees. So if you just subtract 54 from 180, we would get the value of angle ABC, which is simply 126 degrees. So angle ABC is 126 degrees. This angle over here is 126 degrees. So that is the answer for the first part, 126 degrees. Now circle the word part B. Circle the words that describe ABDE correctly in the following statement. Now over here we're talking about ABDE, which is this whole quadrilateral. Now although the figure looks like it's a proper parallelogram, we can't we won't be in the correct state to identify whether this figure is actually a parallelogram or not, as it is not stated in the question. So we can't just assume outright. So ABDE is or is not a parallelogram because AB is or is not parallel to ED. So we have to focus on lines AB and ED. Okay, that again shouldn't be much of a problem. Now another property of geometrical figures is that if you have two parallel lines and a third line in between them like this, then the sum of this large angle and this small angle would always be equal to 180 degrees. If this is x degrees and this is y degrees, then x degrees plus y degrees would always be equal to 180 degrees. But that's only if these two lines are parallel to each other. So we need to prove whether BA is parallel to DE. And how do we do that? It's pretty simple. We just need to find whether the sum of this angle and this angle is 180 degrees or not. If yes, then DE is parallel to BA, and if no, then DE is not parallel to BA. So we just have to find angle. So what I was saying is, if angle EDB plus angle DBA is equals to 180 degrees, then DE is parallel to BA. But if angle EDB, this is D, oh no, if angle EDB plus angle DBA is not equal to 180 degrees, then DE is not parallel to BA. So that's what we have to check for. Okay, so angle EDB, what is that? 53 degrees. So we have 53 degrees plus angle DBA, which is 126 degrees. We found it on top. And what does this give us? 179 degrees. And 179 degrees is less than 180 degrees. It's not equal to 180 degrees, right? It's unequal to 180 degrees. And if that's the case, BA is not parallel to DE, because the sum of this angle and this angle is not equal to 180 degrees. So therefore the answer would be ABCD is not a parallelogram. Okay, why is it not a parallelogram? This is because in a parallelogram you have two pairs of parallel lines. If I draw one out, you would observe that okay, sorry for this. yeah, if I draw a parallelogram out, you would observe that this side is parallel to this side, and this side is parallel to this side. But in this case, in the figure given to us, only this line is parallel to this line, but this line is not parallel to this line. This is not parallel, so therefore this figure ABDE is not a parallelogram. So ABDE is not a parallelogram because AB is not parallel to AD. Now, in my previous video, the reason I was saying that many people got this question wrong in my ear is because this figure looks like a proper parallelogram, and you can't just fall for looks straight away. You have to do the calculations, and you have to see whether your calculations sum up to your assumption, and if they do, then yes, your assumption was correct. But again, if your calculations they don't agree with the assumption you made, then your assumption is wrong. So that's why I wouldn't suggest you guys to outright assume for such questions, assume your answer straight away, but rather you do the steps like what I did over here, and then based on whatever answer you get, then you jump to the conclusion. So yeah, those are the two parts for this question. Yep, so that was the question for this video. This question was a direct link to one of the previous questions I had posted on geometry. So if you still haven't checked that video out, please do so. I provided the link in the video. And other than that, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, and do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. If you guys have any questions or doubts, feel free to put them down in the comment section below, and I will definitely answer them. Moreover, please do help me achieve my goal of helping as many people as possible by sharing this video to other people you know. So do stay tuned for my next video. Until then, goodbye.